Hey guys, Diana Mejia here, your personal psychologist, and we are talking about how to fix stuff in your head for you to have a better life. So stay with me if that resonates with you. In the previous video, we started the subject of negative beliefs, and I explained there, and by the way, that video will be in the description box below for you to understand what we are talking about, because the subject is very important. It's very important and crucial because all our life is a reflection of our beliefs. What you see around are your beliefs, and what you do not see around are also your beliefs. And if to be more specific, your beliefs that are blocking you from getting what you want in your life. So it's very important to fix them. And in the previous video, we were talking about how to locate your negative beliefs, because this is not that easy. Our psychic is very smart. Our psychic is very smart, very sneaky. It has multiple levels of protections. And you cannot just get in there by yourself and to do there wherever you want. That's why you need psychologist. But in the previous video, I were giving you tricks, I were giving you these exercises that you can do on your own to be able to get into your psychic, to be able to go around those guards of your psychic and to retrieve from your psychic everything what is hidden there. And basically we are talking about negative beliefs. So first watch that video and then come back here. And now we are talking about how to fix those beliefs that you found out based on the previous video. So first of all, I will tell you what not to do. In the most trainings, books, perhaps, if you are interested in the subject, you will find recommendations like to write down your negative beliefs and to write down opposite beliefs next to them, like let's say you found your negative belief that I'm poor and I always will be poor. So your opposite belief would be I'm rich and successful. So that wouldn't work, simply because your psychic, again, your psychic has plenty of protections that wouldn't let it happen. Your psychic simply will reject this new belief and simply wouldn't want to look at it. And simply wouldn't want to look at it, wouldn't be interested in it, and will just keep the old one. So you will need some specific tricks for your psychic to be able to adopt this new belief and to accept it as the new one, exactly to use and to create your life based on it. And how we will be doing that? Again, going by steps. Step number one, after you found out your negative beliefs that we revealed in the previous videos, so you have these negative beliefs written down. You have it in front of you, and step number one is to find out where you got them from. So you have to really remember where you got them from. Let's say we are talking about family, or we are talking about money. Let's say in the previous video we were taking an example of family, so now let's take an example of money. Let's say you were working on your financial situation on money. So you found some negative beliefs about money, that money are hard to get, money are not growing on the trees, money are for other people, are for those that are better than you, you don't deserve to have good money, you was born poor and you always will be poor, and so on. So you just found something out that is in your mind about, let's say, money. You wrote that down and you are thinking now on this first step where you got all that from. And you have to remember where you got that from. Let's say money are hard to get. And you can recall that, let's say your parents used to say that. Your parents used to give you this message that money are hard to get, that they were working really hard, they were really exhausted, they were really tired, and they used to give you this message that they are really exhausted and they are really killing themselves trying to get money. So money are hard to get, and this message you got from your parents. And in this case, you just have to understand that yes, this is really like this, but in their lives this was really like this. This was really true. You cannot say that it was not true. You cannot say that, oh, it's not like this. Yes, it's like this. It was like this for them. For them, this was their reality. For them, this was like this. But it was their life and it was their reality, not yours. And this is a very important point here. This was their life, their reality, and they were translating this message to you based on their life and their experience. But this is not your life and not your experience, it's there. And you have to understand this very strong boundary between your life and life of your parents or whoever, from who you got this idea, from who you got this message. You could get any negative belief based on some trauma, some traumatizing occasion that happened to you. Let's say you've been bullied in school for having the worst clothing. Let's say your clothes or some stuff that other kids had but you didn't have. Like you were somehow, you feel that you are worse than others, that others are better than you. So this could get into your mind as that negative belief written down that you are worse than others. And this is simply how it is, and this is how always will be. And in this case, we will work with traumas. I will make a separate video on traumas, so stick around, it will be on the channel. But the point that you have to understand where every belief that you wrote down came from. To understand the main thing, that this belief, that every belief that you wrote down is only describing some specific situation that ever happened to you or to other people, and you just adopted it from them. But this specific belief does not describe entire life in its entirety. And this was a step number one. And step number two is to prove that to our brain. We have to prove that to our brain that life is wider than this negative belief, that there are other situations in life, that there are opposite situations in life, let's say about money, where people are really making huge money easily, where people are getting huge money without really working hard, where people can get money from passive income, where people can get money by doing what they really enjoy. But here is the difficulty on this step, is that our brain is also a very smart machine. And we have reticular formation in our brain, is this little organ, I would say, little part of our brain that is responsible for filtering all information that we are getting. And it's filtering only information that is according to our requests, that is according to requests and needs of our brain. And it's filtering all information that we are capable to understand, only what is responding to our beliefs. So when you have some belief, let's say that relationships is a hard work, money are hard to get, and so on. So our brain will be filtering all information that we see around based on these beliefs. So you will be able to see only that. And to expand that, you have to give your brain a task, because our brain really works as a computer, so it really easily accepts our commands and it performs it. So you have to give your brain a task to find the proof of the opposite of what we believed. So let's say we found belief money hard to get. So you give your brain a task to find the opposite belief, that money are coming easy, that you can get huge money in easy way, you can get money without doing much, you can have passive incomes, you can get huge money but doing what you're enjoying. Or about family, like family is a hard work. You can request your brain to find proof that it's in the opposite, that family is the rest, that family is a pleasure. Family is a place where you rest, where you enjoy, where you relax. Family is your safe harbor where you can hide from troubles of this world. So when you will give your brain a task to find what you asked your brain to find, some situations that would reflect the opposite of your negative belief. Just 3 occasions, just 3 situations that your brain will find for you, and you will start encountering that. You will start encountering people that will prove you that what you requested. You will start talking to people and they will bring it up in the conversation. Let's say talking about somebody who they know, who lived the way you wanted to see, who lived that way, let's say getting money easily, not working hard, or having happy relationships where family is actually a place to rest, not a place to work. Just 3 occasions like this will be enough for your brain to understand that this exists. That this exists, and those beliefs that you had will be overwritten at this point. And this was our main target here. So now hit the like button, subscribe on this channel, and stay with me for more precious life hacks and tricks how to work with your mind. See you in the next video. Bye.